Hello there and welcome to How Do I Homeschool? My name is Rebecca Devitt and today we're going to be looking at the Switched On Schoolhouse curriculum. If you haven't already subscribed, hit the subscribe button and the little bell button. That way you'll get reminders every time I post. Okay, so you're tech savvy and you love something online, but you're a Christian, so you're really eager to have a Christian perspective in your homeschool curriculum. Well, welcome to the Switched On Schoolhouse homeschool curriculum. In this review, we'll go through the pros and cons of Switched On Schoolhouse, as well as what some other people are saying about the curriculum. But first, who is this curriculum published by? Well, this curriculum is made by Alpha Omega Publications, and Alpha Omega make Monarch, Switched On Schoolhouse, LifePac, Horizons, and they also make Weavers, which is a unit studies-based program. It's useful to note that Monarch is also the digital twin of Switched On Schoolhouse. So Switched On Schoolhouse is exactly the same program as Monarch, except you get it on a USB thumb drive. Monarch, on the other hand, is subscription based, so you can pay month by month, and I'm assuming annually, and you can get exactly the same subscription, but it's all done online. Whereas Switched On Schoolhouse, you can obviously do that online because it comes on a thumb drive. Again, LifePac, Horizons, Media are the same curriculum but in slightly different formats. For example, hard copy. But what features does the Switched On Schoolhouse curriculum offer? One feature that attracts an awful lot of homeschooling parents who just want a slightly easier curriculum is the automatic grading. Because everything is online, you don't need to sit down there with a red pen and mark your children's work yourself. It's all done online for you. This means that a lot of the transcripts just come automatically. Because it's online, you get the multimedia learning aspects. This means that children learn through videos and not just by looking at text. Also, how do you know what your children have been doing that day? There is a tracking tool where parents can go in and have a look at what children have done that day, which I think is very neat. Instead of you spending a lot of your day looking over their shoulder, seeing what they're doing, you can just go and review what they've done. Does Switched On Schoolhouse offer all grades? Well, I think it's probably good that they don't offer the formative grades. Grades start from grade 3 to 12th grade, and what this means is that the really small children aren't looking at a computer screen for very long. What you can do is you can buy curriculum from other providers, perhaps BJU Becker or even LifePac, which is by Alpha Omega Publications, and get children doing things offline until they get to the grade 3 mark. How much does Switched On Schoolhouse cost? Well, it costs around $330 to $400 depending on what grade and on what subjects you choose. If you're not sure what grade your children are up to, you can easily get your children to take the placement tests. This shows you where they're up to so you can buy curriculum at the right level for them. Switched On Schoolhouse also have a massive selection of electives you can choose in the later grades. This means it's not so boring and children start doing work that they find really interesting. Some parents might be interested in what homeschooling methods Switched On Schoolhouse uses, and I think it's probably closest to the traditional homeschooling method. What about buying the Switched On Schoolhouse curriculum secondhand? Can you do that? Well, there are some rules surrounding the reselling of this program. And that is simply that you're not supposed to resell it, but you can gift it on to another person once. Also, beware when you buy Switched On Schoolhouse secondhand curricula, because you can only download the material on 5 computers. And so if it's already been downloaded on 4 or 5 computers, then you have either 0 or only 1 download left, reducing the usability of the product. Now, this is a completely online product. Can you use it if you're not tech savvy? Well, they have a lot of support services, so you can easily purchase it if you're not tech savvy, and just ring them up and they'll walk you through it, which I think is fantastic for people like me who aren't perhaps very technologically gifted. Something that might also make you pause for consideration is this a creationist or evolutionist curriculum? Well, this is a creationist curriculum, and everything by Alpha Omega Publications is from the creationist perspective. Thank you so much for listening today. I hope you'll like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you in the next video.